Phil Aston here from Genius Loci in the far west of Cornwall. A quick word about SEO and social media. The two worlds are connected completely at the hip, but people still talk about them as being completely separate disciplines, and they're not. Let's think, for example, you spend a lot of time trying to get onto the first page in Google for whatever it is that you do. Let's say you do that. The people searching still don't know enough about you to make a decision necessarily to make a purchase or a booking. This is especially true if you're in the tourism business, as what you're selling is probably one of the most expensive things that people buy without trying it out first. This is why when people look at you and whatever it is, however you describe your hotel or your self-catering accommodation, whatever words you use, somebody else somewhere is probably using very similar words. Now, unless you're a research scientist and about to announce a cure for an illness, somebody somewhere is using the same terminology as you. So its content is not necessarily king anymore, it's the context and how you fit in with your story. This is where social media comes in, because with social media, a good post that's done personally, so not necessarily the PR speak you put on your website, but the language you use and the direct communication with you, so coming out from behind your logo, means that you can interact with your potential guests and your fans and your customers. And as they interact with you and you share what's going on around your location, because it's your location that makes you unique, that's when people will share and interact with you. And when they see that in their friends' news feeds, you start to build trust. And people are more likely then to, when they go and visit your website, to think that's where I want to stay because that's where Jane stayed, or that's where Steve stayed, or that's where they ate. And that's when you start to build up social proof, if you like. So social media is very, very important. But it's not just about saying, here is my latest offer, here is another offer, here is a picture of our food. If you're just doing sell, you're basically just publishing almost like a brochure, and you won't get, apart from a few likes, people aren't going to share it. People share it because they find it funny, they feel connected to it, or they want to be part of something. They feel part of a community, if you like. And that's what you're moving towards. So you should share what else goes on around you, other restaurants, other places to go and see. I mean, because you're selling the whole area of where you are, if you are a tourism business, and equally, you're building up trust. And it's not just about saying, here's another picture of one of our bedrooms, here's another picture of the Sunday lunch. You're showing people a different aspect, your passions for the area, and how people can see themselves, enjoying themselves. So your social media posts are connected to your SEO, because that's when people will trip back to the website to find out more or make a booking. But think about it, the Facebook newsfeed for somebody is the most important place for you to slot into. Yes, being on the first page in Google is important, but all those people who still don't know enough about you to perhaps make a decision. But in somebody's newsfeed, that person's got 500 friends and their friends have got 500 friends. You can quickly see how you can put yourself in a position where people want to check you out because they've seen their friends and family have already done that. So social media is part of your SEO. If you want any help with SEO social media, get in touch with the details below here, and I'll be very happy to talk to you and help you. Thank you.